Well, good morning. Today is Monday, July 10th, and I have Sophia. She's got here early. She got here about 6 o'clock, and it's been raining since 3 in the morning. It is now 9:45, and it has stopped raining, but there's an 80% chance it's going to start raining again. I don't know if you can see the clouds. It looks pretty foreboding, but I want to get my walk in. So Sophia went to go get her bike, and close the garage, and I will talk a little bit more. I got lots to talk about, but I want to get this walk in before it starts to rain. So as soon as Sophia gets here with her bike, we're going to be on our way. So hopefully we won't get wet. Hopefully it won't thunder, because that'll really throw her, because she doesn't like thunder and lightning. I don't like walking in thunder and lightning, but it just looks like it's going to rain. It doesn't look too bad. It hasn't thundered yet. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm a nut or not. Let's go figure out what's taking her so long. She must be having some difficulty. I don't know why. It usually doesn't. See, you're on your walk with me because we've already started. Let's start our walk and figure out what's going on with Sophia. I should have sent her out earlier to get her bike if I knew it was going to take this long. Because we're really pushing it, trying to get this walk in. Well, we'll get that when we get back. That'll be fine. If it falls, just lay it on the ground, because I don't know that the kickstand will hold it up. All the bikes that are in the shed. But here's Sophia. You want to say hi before we start our walk?
Hi.
And there's Sophia with her bike. Let me show you. There she is. Okay, let's start. 2 miles, hopefully. Well, guess what? We didn't make it. It's raining. We got probably maybe a quarter of a mile into the rain, or into the walk rather, and it started to rain. And if it was just me, I would have continued on, but Sophia doesn't like the rain. She's afraid it's going to thunder and lightning, and I could see she was scared. So hopefully it'll clear up, but it's supposed to be an all-day rain. I really did think I could beat it, but obviously I didn't. So we're back with only a quarter mile in. So I will start my beginning here in the rain. I'm just so bummed. If it was me, I would have continued on. You know that, but I have to be the good grandma, bring her home. We were one of the fortunate ones that didn't lose our power with the storm. If you saw my daily vlog, you saw how bad it was. We did lose power for like a hot minute, but most of New Baltimore lost their power Friday about 6 o'clock, and the majority of them weren't restored until midnight Saturday. So we were very fortunate. But David was supposed to have his interview with the Jets Pizza, but they lost power too. So we kept calling on Saturday, and nobody answered. So then David wanted to go down to the beach, and I said, well, why don't you get dressed for your interview? We'll go by there just to see, and if they're closed, then, like at least you told them that you showed up. They'll know that they weren't there. So he said, okay. So he got all dressed, and we drove up there, and the manager was there, because, they're waiting for the power to be restored. So he went in for his interview, and David was a wreck, because like I told you, it was his very first interview he's ever had. And see, now it stopped. See, I could have kept on walking. But, I don't know. So anyway, so it was his first interview he's ever gone on. So then he gets back in the car. It was only like 5 minutes, if that. And I says, well, what did he say? Did you get the job? He says, I don't know. He didn't say. And I says, oh, well, what did he say? And he says, well, he knew I worked on Fridays, and he liked that I was, like a conscientious worker, and he liked that about that. And he said that he'd only have me work Saturday, Sunday, and Mondays from 4 to 9, and he'd pay me $9 an hour. And to call him on Wednesday to get my schedule. I said, well, David, that means you were hired. Oh, is that what that means? That's the way I took it. So He's going to call on Wednesday to get his schedule. It's going to kind of put a little crink in our plans for, we're going to the cottage on the 23rd, and we're staying till the 27th, which is a Sunday. So he's still going to work the Sunday and Monday, and then Jim's going to drive him up on Tuesday morning. And so he'll be there all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and then half a day Thursday. So he'll get a little bit of a vacation. Josh will be bummed because he'll be there all alone on Monday. Denise isn't coming up till Sunday night anyhow because she had other plans to, some kind of commitment. So we can check in at 3, but Denise didn't think she'd be there till 7. So Josh will just be alone for a couple hours. But he's got his phone. There is cell service, so not really good cell service. I'm not really sure I'll be able to film. Last year I did do some filming, but I had to go way up on top of the hill, and the reception was so poor that it sometimes took like an hour and a half, 2 hours for it to upload. So I'll bring a book, just read. I won't be able to go in the lake. Probably do it later at night, when obviously I couldn't. Oh, see, it's a good thing we are back. It's thundering now. She would not have liked that. That would have really sent her into a panic. So, well, she hadn't eaten breakfast yet either, so I got to go in and make her breakfast. And then Christy has her do some little bit of schoolwork through the summer, maybe half hour's worth, just enough to keep her mind sharp. And then let's have Kylie come over. Maybe Denise will drive her over and drop her off. So, all right, well, let's get on with the day. Bummed that I didn't go for my walk. I'll walk in the house, but I don't like that. But I'll get my steps in that way at least. And if it's nicer tonight, I'll walk again tonight. Back on program. I didn't do really great yesterday, but I didn't do really bad. I did have. I stopped at Jimmy John's after church, and I got a sub and a cookie. And then I ate this, and when I got home, I had some chips and dip with that too. And that was my meal for the day, but I didn't eat it all at once. I ate part at lunch and part at dinner. And I had a Coke each time, so I actually had 2 Cokes. And I had an ice cream sandwich. So I didn't do great. I did good on Saturday, but yesterday not so good. I don't know what it is about Sundays. I just go crazy. That's a habit I got to break, and it's something I have to work on. I know that. So that's about it. So let's go in, make Sophia's breakfast, get on with our day. Okay, I'm so bummed can't walk because it won't stop raining. And then I sliced my grapefruit the wrong way. So there's my breakfast. I started my day with a prayer. Started my day with a prayer. I drank 64 ounces of water. I have walked 3,000 steps so far. I just forgot to write. Okay, it stopped raining for a bit. We have a little break in the action. Sophia's getting ready to go home. Cindy came to visit for a little bit. Like I told you in the past, she's staying with Christy to the place that she wants is open. So she's just going to take her home. So I'm going to go for my walk now. Yay! I knew I'd get it in. Well, as you can see, it's going to rain any time now. But I did beat the rain, and I did get my 2 miles in, and I feel so much better about it. I'm going to make some chicken, and I'm deciding if I want a baked potato or mashed potatoes. It's such a dilemma. But I'm going to bake my chicken, so the oven's going to be on no matter what. So let's go have a couple glasses of water. I have been keeping up with my water today, but I always drink 2 glasses when I get home. I try to drink 20 ounces before I leave for my walk, and then when I get back, I drink 32 ounces. So, okay. Let's get in before I get wet again. Okay, Jim barbecued chicken, and I made mashed potatoes, and I have iced tea and water, and a salad. I weighed the chicken before he cooked it. It was 11 ounces raw, which is 5 points. 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce is 4 points. I have a cup of mashed potatoes for 5 points, a tablespoon of butter for 5 points. My salad is 0. My dressing is 6. I forgot to put my tea and water, which is 0. 25 points, so I have 7 points left. Okay, I'm going to finish up my video. I think I had 7 points left. I'm going to have a bag of nuts, but actually they're 9 points, so I'm going 2 more into my weeklies. So I think I'm up to, forget, let's look. I do write it down, but I forgot. I should have checked that before I got on the video. Once again, the glare in my glasses, it's annoying. I'm so glad I got my walk in. I felt so much better after I walked. I did a little bit of walking around the house. And then Jim and I had a couple errands to run, and I did a little bit of walking with that, but just not nearly enough. So now I've hit my goal for the day, and that was good. And I just felt so much better after I walked. I do like walking in an empty stomach because I obviously had eaten. But if you notice, I didn't have as much fruit in my breakfast. I was going to have a bowl of fruit later on in the day, but with the running around that we did, and then by the time I got back from the walk, we were getting ready for dinner. So, oh, speaking of dinner, Jim must have seen one of my videos where I said that he wasn't a good barbecuer because, oh my gosh, that was the best chicken that he's ever barbecued. It was delicious. It was just so juicy and it was really good. It was just enough barbecue sauce, not too much. I would have liked a little bit more, but 2 tablespoons was enough. And it was a good dinner. So I'll have Sophia again tomorrow, and she's going to go on a bike ride with me. Hopefully it won't rain again. I don't think it's supposed to rain again till Wednesday. So we'll see. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.